I was down bad, but now I'm super straight. Now I got the recipe, I'm super straight. From the bottom with my kings, and now we super straight. Money ain't a thing, cause we super straight. Ran it up and now I'm super straight. I took the stock out, put them foes on, now it's super straight. Super straight, super straight. I mixed the Sprite in with Patron and now it's super straight.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is yours truly, the Lord Nelson, that is, with the amazing
Jay Parker.
Yeah, and this is the Going In
Podcast.
And we have a special guest today. One of the matriarch of this family, the Queen. You like to introduce yourself?
That's right. This is my Dukes, wife Dukes. You can call me what you want to call me. Just call me beautiful. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. Hey.
You are beautiful, baby. You are beautiful.
Thank you.
You're not be kidding about that. Okay.
My men always call me beautiful, and I appreciate that.
Right.
So listen, I want to talk about. There's a lot of times when there's a lot of people that I know, not a lot, but a few people that I know, and I want to talk about. This is a very serious conversation right now. So depression, right? Preem, when we were young, your mother and I, there was no depression. We were just going through things, you know. Our parents would be like, "Get over it," right. You know. It wasn't none of that. I'm sure it was there, but you know, medically, but people weren't going to see, especially black people. We weren't going to see doggone therapists and all that stuff like that, you know. I say 99.9% of us were not doing that.
Right.
But at this time now, within I would say last 20, 30 years maybe, you know, depression is really, really a big thing.
Right. And
people are going through it. So as from the younger perspective, what do you think is going on more that, you know, what do you think about it?
Social media.
You think social media?
I think people seeing people do stuff and they may not be able to do it, or and they want to do it, or they don't have the means. You know what I'm saying? So they start to feel some type of way. And if they see more people doing it and they get in their head, then it's starting to cause something more than it was back then. Like, you wasn't seeing all that. You wasn't seeing. I don't know. I think the rise of like traveling and the way you look and the way you got to present yourself, it was apparent back then, but right now it's like every time you got to be the best you can be, you know what I'm saying, to appear to everybody else. And if you're not, it's causing more of a, you know, something in your brain to be like, okay, I need to get to it, and it's causing you to be more sad, I think. But some people. But
as the youngsters though, it would seem like, you know what you guys say, cap. Because the majority of people are not living that life.
Yeah, but they're doing it still.
I know, but you got to be. See, I think we were stronger mentally.
Right.
You know, because we've gone through things. Yeah, listen, there used to be certain people that had like the flyest gear and everything, and you wish you had it, but you didn't lose your mind that you didn't have it, you know?
But you didn't know. I mean, to me, the people who had the flyest gear were what? What were they doing?
It could have been anything. They wouldn't just, what you alluding to, they were selling drugs
saying,
or something?
But you knew what they were doing.
Nah, not everybody was selling drugs.
I'm not saying that. You knew what they were doing. Like, whoever you saw, they could be a business person. They could
right.
You get what I'm saying? Now everybody is looking that way. You get what I'm saying? Like, on social media, everybody is looking like they got it. Everybody is. So if you don't, and you really then, and I think, like, therapy is more prevalent now than it was back then.
Right.
There wasn't nobody really talking about going to therapy.
Not talking about, not in our communities anyway.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So now they talk. Yeah.
Reality TV made it therapy okay for African American people now.
Right.
But the one thing I think is they need to really call it what it is, and that's why when people ask me,
easy.
Yeah, they ask me what you have to really put a name to it. It's mental health. You know?
Well, okay, that's what they say. It's mental health, no doubt.
Mental health, and so once the people realize it's mental health, then you know they can deal with it better.
I think Charlamagne was at the forefront.
Yeah, I was about to say Charlamagne. I'm glad you said it. Charlamagne the God. Yeah,
he started it
he was a
people
big
thinking about it.
proponent, of saying like, hey, you need therapy, you need help. And a lot of times, you know, at first it was just like, he keeps speaking about this, you know, as much as he can.
Right.
Anytime he wanted to speak about it. But yeah, it's real that you're able to go and have a conversation with somebody who's not a family member,
right.
who you can talk to.
Non-biased.
Non-biased, thank you. Mm-hmm. And I just know, you know, a few people, I won't name who they are. You know, I feel for them because they're such great human beings.
Right.
But they're going through things. And I just like, man, now we all go through things. And,
right.
and you know.
What steps are y'all taking to go get out of the stuff that y'all are going through? Mom, Dad?
Steps to go through what?
Like, if you're going through anything, like, what is something that you go to get you out of that feeling or out of that mental state?
I don't know. I just try to dive into doing things that I like going outside and sitting on the deck and stuff like that. And, you know, Lord, he writing podcasts.
Dad, what you do? Mom telling you what you do.
Young women that listen, I don't know, that's another thing to talk about. Why women always like to be in control, man?
Shopping
shopping
is therapeutic.
No, I gotta say another thing. You know, I like to keep my breath fresh, yo. And so, but no, my thing is that I'm listening to music. Music is my therapy. Music is my first, you know, I'll talk about that soon, but music is my first therapist. You know, music is therapy for me.
Right.
That's what I enjoy. If I'm feeling a certain way, I know I can go listen to music and I can, you know,
How long you had this lifesaver in your pocket, man?
Yo, man, not long, man. You a wild dude. That is your fault.
Go ahead.
You a wild dude. How long have I had today? Listen, you better be glad I got it.
I'm glad we got hair all on it.
There's no hair on it. The
Bro,
price is on it.
right there.
There's no hair on it. Stop.
What
You
you
a
call
wild
that? What
dude.
is that?
I'm not messing with you, man.
What you say you listen to music?
And now I'm about to get depressed, yo.
What you say you listen to music and...
No, I love music, man. You know, there's not many things in this world that I love other than
Right.
you guys and music. You know, I don't love anything material. That's not me and never have been.
Right.
Wasn't raised like that. You know, I love nice things, but I mean, I like nice things. But nah, man, music gets me through a whole lot.
Right.
It really helps me out a lot. I love music, man. You know, and music is the greatest time machine. But nah, man, I just know that people are going through it, and I see it a lot.
Right.
And it just makes you wonder, man. Just makes you wonder. You know, what's that Kanye song? And I wonder if you know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's real deal, man.
Right.
But it's all love. But no, I just want to ask that question, man, because depression is something. And listen, guys out there, gals out there, if you can get some help and you can get some therapy, you should get therapy.
Right.
To be able to talk to somebody to help you out, it's needed. So don't have any fear of that, and especially a lot of people in the black community. Don't be scared of getting therapy and talking to somebody. You know, a lot of times we like to hide things. You know, we're so like, man, I don't want somebody to know that this is going on. Man, you gotta stop all that, man. Live free. As my cousin Al said, some people say life's a bitch. Most black people say life's a bitch. No, I'm just being honest. Most people say life's a bit. But there's other people that say life's a beach, and they mean it. They enjoy their life, man. So do whatever you need to do to enjoy your life and be the best person you can be.
And you can call or text 988 if you're in trouble or in need.
No, that's not funny. So say that again.
You can call or text 988.
Why'd you laugh?
And start an online chat with a trained crisis counselor.
And you said 988. What do you mean?
Say that again.
The Lifeline provides 24-hour confidential support to anyone in suicidal crises or emotional distress.
Right.
What's the number again, babe?
988. Call or text 98.
Okay, so that's like 911. So just like, okay.
988. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very, very much for that. But ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is the Going In Podcast. Get some help if you can, if you need it.
Right.
No fear, man. Live life fearless if you can, man, most definitely.
Right.
All right, one love.
One love.
Something told thee and it spoke so boldly for business.